What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, recapping the news. And before I jump into things, like always, greatly appreciate a thumbs up. And if you're new here, subscribe by hitting the button below. I hope you guys enjoyed your Thanksgiving. And before I give you a rundown on those highlights really quick, I did drop a review video of the Air Jordan 11 Legend Blue. If you haven't checked that out yet, there will be a link in the description below. I believe I'm going to put a link in the pinned comment as well. Like always, greatly would appreciate your feedback. If you check it out, like it, leave a comment, whatever it may be, always appreciate you. Now, this is also going to be the last day that pre-orders are open for the SF OG t-shirt. Again, there will be a link in the description below and the pinned comment. So if you want to pick one up, today will be the last day. Then I'm going to shut down pre-orders and start getting things put together and the shirts shipped out to you guys. Now, as for the highlights in this video, we have a first look at the Air Jordan 11 Low Bred, as well as the Air Jordan 1 Low OG Rookie of the Year. Now, we have a lot more from Jordan Brand, including an update on the Air Jordan 4 Rare Air. I'm going to talk about that more later on in the video. We also have a strong lineup from Nike and one thing from Adidas. And now, let's jump into the news. Starting this video off with Adidas, and Bad Bunny has 3 new collaborations which will be on the Adidas Adizero SL 72. So this is a hybrid shoe. It combines the midsole and other elements from the Adizero line as well as the cushioning with the upper from the SL 72, which is a popular model. As of late it has been. And there's a total of 3 colorways, and the first one comes dressed in off-white, chalk white, and wonder white. There's a little bit of blue on that shoe. The second features maroon, chalk white, and semi-solar red. And then the third pair features blue, core white, and shock yellow. Now, all 3 pairs are expected to release in December, although we don't have a specific release date, but since it's now the 2nd, they should be coming soon, and currently no retail price. For anybody who missed out on the A Ma Maniere Nike Air Max 95 while you were sleeping, there is another chance to purchase. Well, let me take that a step back because I'm not even sure if the shoes sold out at A Ma Maniere. They might have. They might be sitting. I don't know. I haven't checked. But they initially dropped back in October, and now we have a wider release which will take place on the Sneakers app. And that will be on December 7th. Now, at the time of recording, I'm not sure if boutiques are going to have them. More than likely, it is possible, but I haven't heard anything yet, and the retail price will be $190. The third and final pair from the Corteiz Nike Air Trainer Huarache pack is known as Black Pony Hair. Now, some catalog scans came out of this shoe maybe 2 to 3 weeks ago. Maybe it was a little bit longer than that, and they looked quite different compared to what's actually releasing. For example, they featured a gum outsole and it didn't have black pony hair on the upper, but it appears that what's releasing and shown here is what's landing at retailers. Now, this pair is nice. It features a black, and white colorway, and as you can see, the highlight of the shoe is the black pony hair on the overlays. It also comes with a neoprene bootie, and that will feature camouflage detailing. It's very subtle compared to the other 2 releases. It also features Huarache and Corteiz branding throughout. Unfortunately, we only have the 1 photo at the time of recording, but I'm sure we're going to see some more images soon. Now, as for a release date, unfortunately, we don't have one, but they are expected to debut in December, and the retail price is $210. Also, what I'm hearing is that this is going to be an exclusive to Corteiz's website. Recently, a first look popped up of the Nike Kobe 8 Protro, What the Kobe. Now, right off the bat, these look spot on to the original release. For those who don't know, this pair originally released in December of 2013. This was released during a time frame when Nike Basketball, to conclude a model, they would release a What the pair, which would combine various elements and colors from the previous pairs that were released. So the Kobe 8 Protro, What the Kobe, uses elements and colors from about 30 different colorways. Now, as you can see, what the shoe is known for is not only its vibrant colors, but its mismatched color theme. So the left shoe features shades of purple, blue, and red, while the right has red, greens, and yellows. For now, we only have the 2 images, but from what it looks like, these are pretty on point to the OG. And for me, this is a pickup because I wanted the original pair really bad and I missed out. I own the Kobe 7 I love that shoe. I love that model. I wish they would show more love to it, bring those back as well. So I wanted this as the follow-up, but I never got my hands on it. But this pair will be released on April 13th and the retail price will be $190. CSEF will have a collaboration with Nike Skateboarding on the SB Dunk Low, and I believe over the weekend, or maybe it was late last week, we received a first look, and then CSEF showed an actual look at the shoes. I believe before that we just saw some preview images, which I'll showcase here. Now, CSEF, which stands for College Skateboarding Educational Foundation, was established in 2018. It's the first scholarship program in the United States created specifically for skateboarders. This pair features a Summit White, Black, White, Iron Gray, Clear Emerald, and Bucktan colorway. I believe that's how you say it, Bucktan. It's the first time I've heard that. Again, Nike may have used that on a different shoe. I just can't recall it. But other than the one image we see here, which gives us like a full viewing of the shoe, we have a handful of teaser images. So the shoes feature various shades of green and yellow throughout. We have white leather on the base, and then it appears that black patent leather will be used on the swoosh. Now there's also a silhouette of an individual on a skateboard. I believe that's somebody wearing a cap and gown. It's a bit hard to tell. There's also CSEF embroidered branding on the heels. And it looks like on the inside of the tongue, it'll have a special label, which kind of looks like a Scantron. Now as for a release date, we don't have one, but they are expected to drop summer 2025, which means a release will take place between April and June, and the retail price will be $125. Now, these may release sooner than summer, but that's what I'm hearing for now. So the other day I got a message from my source, and he's telling me, hey, holiday 2025 stuff is starting to come in. I'm going to tell you some of the stuff I've heard, and it appears that Nike won't be slowing down when it comes to the Foamposite, specifically the Foamposite Pro. Now, for the longest time, Nike hasn't really shown this model much love. They did drop a pair recently, but it's been quite a few years until they brought them back, and currently there isn't any plans for upcoming colorways until holiday 2025. So that's quite a ways away, but one of the pairs that will be making a return is the Nike Air Foamposite Pro Pine Green. Although this isn't an original colorway, it's definitely a classic. Now this pair is expected to feature a pine green and black colorway. They were originally released in 2011. Now the images used is not the new retro. This is the 2011 pair. I wasn't able to get images of this pair and the next one I'm going to talk about, but I was given the details. It was shown off at a special meeting. But the shoes are expected to feature a pine green Foamposite shell, and then black will fill in the swoosh, run down the nubuck eye stays, cover most of the tongue, laces, heel pull tabs, and then we have a brighter shade of green, which hits the mini swoosh, stripes down the tongue pull tabs, and fills in the swoosh on the heels. Finishing the look is a mostly translucent rubber outsole. We do have a pine green swoosh in black areas. Oh yeah, and the signature midfoot carbon fiber shank plate is present. Now, other than the release time frame, which is holiday 2025, and that means they are going to be released between October and December, I was told the retail price, which is $230. Let me know your thoughts on this pair down in the comment section below. Now, the second pair that I was told about dropping in holiday 2025 is the Nike Air Foamposite Pro Pearl. A lot of people love this shoe. I know I've gotten comments in the past asking me when and if they are returning. At the time, I didn't know. Now, I was told this information last week. I wanted to wait to announce it in a video, but I didn't have a news video planned last week. I dropped my first one, and then I did the December 2024 Air Jordan and Nike release dates video, so I knew it wouldn't be until this week until I leaked the news, so I just posted it on the website, tweeted it out, and posted it on IG. But yes, this shoe will be returning, and this is an original colorway of the Foamposite Pro. This shoe was worn by Tim Duncan, and believe it or not, there's a PE version of the Pearl pair for Scottie Pippen. I saw an image of it. It looks identical to the Pearl. Now, what most people may know this pair from is the film He Got Game by Spike Lee. The movie stars Denzel Washington as Jake Shuttlesworth, and then we have Ray Allen as Jesus Shuttlesworth. Allen also wore the Pearl Foamposite Pro throughout the movie. Now, the shoes initially dropped in 1997. The first time they retroed was in 2002, and then we saw a release take place in 2009 as a House of Hoops exclusive. A year later, in 2010, the Pearl would drop again, available at more retailers. And then the last time we saw the pair release was in 2015, part of the Class of 97 pack. Now, in that pack, you got two shoes, the Foamposite Pro and the Zoom Hawk Flight. That pack paid tribute to the movie He Got Game, as Ray Allen wore both pairs in the film. Now, the images I'm using is not the 2025 release. This is the version from the Class of 97 pack. But the shoes will feature a white, black, and true red colorway. So they're going to feature a pearl Foamposite shell, black detailing, and red accents. They'll also have a translucent outsole and a midfoot carbon fiber shank plate. Like I mentioned, they're going to drop holiday 2025, which means a release will take place between October and December. Also, I was told the retail price will be $230. Let me know your thoughts on this pair returning down in the comment section below. For me, 100% pickup. Moving on to Jordan Brand, and these two next pairs are probably not for everybody, but I wanted to incorporate them in the video because they are part of the upcoming Year of the Snake collection from Jordan Brand. So it's going to be the Jordan Legacy 312 Low and the Jordan Legacy 312. Now, the Jordan Legacy 312 Low shown here is a women's release, while the mid-top or high, whatever you want to call it, version of the shoes will be released in grade school sizing. Now, for the grade school pair, we don't have an official colorway, but for the low-top version, it'll feature a Summit White, Light Bone, Cell, and Crimson Tint color combination. Both pairs feature a similar theme. The mid-top version does have more gold detailing, and from what I could see from the two, they don't have any snake texture or anything connecting to the Year of the Snake, which is a bit different compared to other pairs releasing from Jordan Brand and Nike. Yes, the colorway could be aligned with Chinese New Year, the shades of red and gold, but other than that, that's pretty much where it stops. Now, as for the release date, both pairs are expected to drop on January 22nd. The retail price for the Jordan Legacy 312 grade school is $120, while the Jordan Legacy 312 Low will cost $125. The Air Jordan 4 RM is a hit or miss depending on who you ask. I see some people liking the shoes in the comment section. I see some people hating the shoes. But one thing's for sure, Jordan Brand is releasing more colorways. And the next one I have to showcase is the Air Jordan 4 RM, known as Reflective. Now, the color blocking and the overall look is made to resemble the upcoming black metallic reimagined Air Jordan 5. Now, I believe in my last news video, I talked about the Air Jordan 1 Mid black metallic reimagined, but Jordan Brand is also making a version of the Air Jordan 4 RM. Now, we don't have the official colorway, and the images used is in grade school sizes. Now, some people are saying this is a grade school exclusive. I'm not buying that. I think official images of adult sizes will soon pop up. But as you can see, this pair features black throughout. They also have the white laces, some gray detailing, but truly connecting to the black metallic reimagined theme, we have 3M reflective around the toe cap, at the top of the toe, and the tongue label. The outsole also has translucent areas, and then we have red accents. So for this pair, they're going to drop spring 2025. Unfortunately, we don't have a specific release date, probably sometime in February, or maybe a little bit before. And if they drop exclusively in grade school sizes, which I don't fully believe, the retail price will be $120. If they do drop in men's sizes, the retail price will be $150. We have a small update on the SoleFly Air Jordan 12, known as Cafecito. Now, this shoe is inspired by Cuban coffee, and it looks like there's going to be 2 release dates. So most of you know the initial release date, which will take place on December 6th, and that will be online. However, there's local early access, which will be available on December 5th. So basically, if you live by SoleFly, you can go into the store and grab them on December 5th. Unfortunately, I haven't heard yet if they will debut on the Sneakers app. I'm really hoping so, and at additional boutiques. that would be nice because right now it's looking like I'm not going to get a pair. Maybe some of you who live down by SoleFly in Florida, you'll have better luck or trying online. I do know that the SoleFly website in the past, they get botted really quick. So definitely a letdown. But for those that want to get them, I hope you have good luck. I hope you land a pair, and the retail price will be $225. We have another pair from the upcoming year of the Snake Pack from Jordan brand, and it's going to be the Air Jordan 11 Low. Now, we've seen a couple images here and there in the past, but these photos are our best look yet. So what I didn't notice in previous images, and somebody alerted me that I forgot the YouTuber's name, but he did a review on them. I believe it was Jay the Sneaker Guy. I'm not 100% positive on that. But they let me know that the snakeskin textured mudguard that wraps the entire shoe will actually feature iridescent details. So in these images, and a few of them, you can kind of see the iridescent detailing going on, which I definitely think looks unique. Now, other than that, we have white tumbled leather on the upper. They also come with a hang tag, which looks to be made of leather. I could be wrong on that, with some snakeskin textured across it, done in black, and then we have a silver Jumpman. It also looks like there's some sort of jewels connected to it. I can't 100% tell. Maybe somebody watching can let me know down in the comment section below. They also feature a debossed Jumpman on the heel, as well as a milky translucent rubber outsole with gray areas. The official colorway on these is Summit White, Football Gray, and Black, and they're going to drop on January 22nd, and the retail price will be $190. New photos popped up of the Air Jordan 4 Rare Air. Now these are product shots. I believe it's from Size. So this is an early sample of the shoes. However, from what I can tell, this is what's actually going to be released. I don't notice any changes compared to the other images we've been seeing around, but not only did I want to showcase these new images, I wanted to give you guys a bit of an update. Now this pair has bounced around quite a bit. Initially, they were supposed to drop on February 15th. However, they've been delayed, and the last update was that they were part of Jordan Brand's Summer 2025 collection. However, on the list, these have been pulled. Now, that doesn't mean they've been scrapped, because they're not. Pairs have been produced. They are still going to be released. But I think Jordan Brand overloaded itself, and they don't know which season to put these in. So they could revert back to dropping in spring 2025, or they could be delayed until fall, or they could just update again and drop sometime in summer. So technically, this shoe doesn't even have a season at the time of recording this when they're supposed to drop. Yes, a lot of people have them for summer, but from what I've heard, they don't have a season. Now, I did notice something as I'm going through these images, comparing to some of the other photos that have been going around. Now, around the toe cap, you see the overlay. Now, on the first set of images, the stitching was white, but here it appears to be black. Also, what I've noticed is on the previous set of photos that I shared, the upper was really ashy. This doesn't look so bad. Yes, it's a little ashy in certain areas, but it's still a lot cleaner than the other pair. I'm starting to wonder if that other pair might have been something totally different, because a lot of the stitching actually that I'm looking at the two is different. We have white stitching in a couple areas. So I'll throw in an image from the previous set. I'll try to remember that so you can see what I'm talking about. Again, this is a sample on the new images, so they could have changed it. I'm not 100% for sure, but I am going to ask around to get the confirmation, of course. Now, for those that don't know, this shoe does feature removable patches. They will come with a couple other patches. Well, they're at least expected to. Overall, this is a very clean shoe. I like them a lot. I love the Nike Air branding. A little bit of an aged midsole around the Air unit. The official colorway is black, fire red, deep royal blue, dark smoke gray, and tech gray. Now, the retail price will be $215, and once I figure out a season and a release date, I definitely will make sure to update you, but let me know if you plan on picking these up when they do drop. On-feet photos of the Air Jordan 3 Black Cat popped up, so I wanted to share that with you guys, of course. We can all preview how they look on feet. Now, there's really not much new information on the shoes, but I did want to recap what I talked about in a previous video. I did receive confirmation that the shoes will not feature Black Cat embroidered on the inside of the heel tab. To me, it's a bit of a letdown. I know some people stated in the comments they didn't care. It's tucked away. We don't know it. But some other people also said, hey, Jordan Brand kind of dropped the ball on it. So to me, it's kind of split. Yes, it's still a clean shoe. Yes, I still plan on buying them. Matter of fact, I plan on picking the pair up this week. And very soon I'm going to do a review on them and as well as a comparison to the original release, which was in 2007. So since the Air Jordan 3 Black Cat won't have Black Cat embroidered on the inside of the heel tab, I highly doubt that the Air Jordan 3 Pure Money will have it. Because for those who don't know, that shoe is also returning, and it's known to have Pure Money embroidered on the inside of the heel. That little top part on the heel. But yeah, these are clean. I like them. A simple shoe, a great beater or potential. Another thing that I did notice is a bit different compared to the original is the laces, the elephant print. It looks almost blue. That should be a bit darker. But other than that, I think they look great. The shape has been updated, so they're closer to the OG mold. And as for the release date, this pair is currently scheduled to drop on January 11th. They will be available in full family sizing. So we have men's priced at $200, grade school costs $150, preschool is priced at $90, and toddler sizes will cost $75. As most of you know, Jordan Brand is taking popular Air Jordan 1 High OG colorways and placing them on the Air Jordan 1 Low OG. And just a few days ago, we received a first look at the Air Jordan 1 Low OG Rookie of the Year. So this pair is inspired by the 2018 Rookie of the Year Air Jordan 1 High OG. The shoes are inspired by Michael Jordan's outfit, which he wore to accept the Rookie of the Year trophy. This pair features a Cell, Black, Golden Harvest, and Gym Red colorway, and from what it looks like, this is spot on to the Air Jordan 1 High OG. Now, Jordan Brand recently released the Air Jordan 1 Low OG Game Royal, which was inspired by the Air Jordan 1 High OG. That also dropped in 2018. Now, there was some differences on that pair, but this one looks on point. So the pair features Cell tumbled leather across the base and toe box. It looks a lot more tumbled in comparison. We also have Golden Harvest, which is a wheat hue on the nubuck overlays. Black fills in the swoosh, the wings on the heel. White covers the toe box, most of the tongue. And then we have a little bit of red, which lands on the Nike Air branding. This pair also comes with the Cell midsole and a black rubber outsole. We also have some photos of what appears to be a grade school pair, and in the backdrop of it, we have the packaging. So the packaging will be special. It'll be different than the black and red. It'll feature Golden Harvest on the base, and then the Nike Air branding will be done in red. I like when Jordan Brand switches things up on the packaging. It makes it a lot easier to find the shoes when I'm looking through, stacks. And I'm sure it helps a lot of you guys. Now, I want to take something back. I thought this was a grade school pair. It looks like it. The shape's a little bit off in some of these photos. But in one of the images, it looks like we have the size tag on the insoles, or I should say the size sticker, and it says a size 9. So it's a men's size. And they also come with black laces. I'm not sure if they come with an extra set of laces. It doesn't appear that way in any of the images, but these are clean. These are definitely nice, a great fall shoe, although by the time they release will be in winter. And this pair is scheduled to release on January 4th. I believe this will be the first retro of 2025, and the retail price will be $140. We got another first look, and this pair is really nice in my opinion. It's the Air Jordan 11 Low Bred. Now, this isn't our best look at the shoes, nor will it be. This is one of those bad first looks. It seems that somebody rushed to get the picture out without, taking additional photos. Hopefully, we see some new images soon, but at the time of recording, we only have the one. Now, this pair features a black, varsity red, and white colorway, and there has been a release date change. I'll go over that in a moment. Now, this isn't an OG colorway that released. However, this is a PE version that Michael Jordan wore during the 1996 NBA Finals. There's actually two versions of the shoe, and I've seen images going around. One features a red liner, and we would eventually see a retail release of that shoe in 2015. And then technically, this will be the first time the shoe's released with a black liner. So this is the other PE version that MJ wore. And this is a lot closer to the Bred colorway, also known as the Playoffs. the classic color blocking. Now the shoes will feature black patent leather on the upper, and it kind of looks like, although I could be wrong on this, is that we have a little bit of white on the edging. Now, the OG pair of the Air Jordan 11 Bred features that raw white finish. That's something I really like about the shoes. But again, this just could be the angle in the lighting, because in certain areas it doesn't look like it, but around the heel it kind of does. They also feature black mesh on the upper, a white midsole, and a red semi-translucent rubber outsole with black pods. Now, I assume the branding will be like the OG, but unfortunately, like I mentioned, we only have the one image. I'm sure soon we'll get a detailed look, but for me, this is a definite pickup. These are very nice. Typically, I'm not a fan of the Air Jordan 11 Low unless it's the IE, but some of the classic colorways are definite pickups in my opinion, this being one of them. Now, initially, this pair was supposed to debut in June, specifically on June 21st. However, they have been pushed forward and by quite a bit. So the new release date is April 26th. So pushed almost 2 months ahead. Also, the retail price will be $190. Let me know your thoughts on this pair down below if you plan on picking them up or passing. For me, this is 100% pickup. And that's going to do it for this video. Like always, greatly appreciate you guys for watching. If you have a second and haven't done so already, also appreciate a thumbs up. And if you're new here, subscribe by hitting the button below. One more thing, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to turn on the notification bell so you can be alerted every time I drop a new video. Just a reminder, this is the last day to order the SF OG t-shirt. After today, I'm going to pause all the ordering and start putting everything together. So if you want to pick one up, there will be a link in the description below as well as the pinned comment. And for the second reminder, I did drop a review on the Air Jordan 11 Legend Blue. So again, if you'd like to check that out, a link will be in the description below. Now, as for videos I have planned this week, of course, some shorts. I believe I'm going to drop another news video. No, for sure I'm going to drop another news video, but I'm unsure of which one it's going to be. If it's going to be my 2025 Ultimate video, which takes forever to do, or if it's just going to be another news video of stuff, you know, that are going around. Maybe I get some more holiday 2025 stuff in, and I can go over that in that upcoming video. And then I'm going to do a review. So I need to drop a review. It'll be on Saturday, more than likely, of the Air Jordan 12 Blueberry. So like always, be on the lookout for that. Now, for this video, let me know what you liked or disliked down in the comment section below. As well, if you have any questions, make sure to leave that down below. Again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.